power, and performance. These are the things that make Huskie Robos the leader in the hydraulic hand tool industry. By cutting and crimping with incredible ease, speed, and solid reliability, Huskie Robos have become the #1 choice of demanding professionals throughout the world. Now, to help you unleash the awesome power and performance all Robos have to offer, we present this program on proper operation, care, and maintenance of your Huskie Robo tools. Each Huskie Robo comes in a rugged, high-impact carrying case to protect the components during transportation. Each case contains the tool, 2 battery cartridges, a battery charger, carrying strap, and of course instruction manual and warranty card. All batteries are shipped fully charged. However, due to natural power drainage, batteries may have to be recharged prior to use. Insert the battery cartridge into the tool and check to be sure it locks in place. Operate the advance and retract trigger to get the feel of the tool. Be sure not to operate the tool to full pressure without dies. Where applicable, open and close the jaws of the tool and rotate the head to make sure it operates smoothly. For your convenience, you may wish to connect the carrying strap. Your Robo has a serial number located on either the head or body of the tool. It's a good idea to record the number for future reference. Before operating any Huskie Robo compression tool, you should always check to be sure the connector to be crimped is within the tool's specified capacity. This can be quickly ascertained by looking at the supplied instruction manual. If there's any question, you can always call Huskie toll-free at 1-800-860-6170. Before operation, it's also important to wear protective eyewear. 6 different models make up the full line of Huskie Robo crimpers. Each tool has its own specific application. The REC 258U, Huskie's most popular crimper, is a high-quality line distribution and service entrance connecting tool. The REC 258U is supplied with a set of D3 Kearney type dies installed in the tool. These dies are used as a saddle or seat for the W-type dies commonly used on service entrance connectors. These dies can be removed to use other O-type dies by unscrewing the set screws which secure the dies in place. The W-type dies are easily slipped over the D3 seat dies. Check to make sure the dies are secure before proceeding. Also, be sure the die and connector combination are correct as specified on the connector. Align the connector between the jaws and advance the ram until the connector is firmly held in place. Next, insert the cable into the connector and hold in place while advancing the ram to make the compression. When compression is complete, a series of audible clicks will be heard. The tool will bypass once the correct pressure is attained, and the motor will shift into neutral. To release the jaws, simply pull the retract trigger. If the battery dies before full compression is reached, either replace the battery to complete the cycle or release the tool jaw by pulling the release trigger and raising the latch. The release mechanism is a mechanical type and will always release when the trigger is pulled. Redo the connection when a fresh battery is obtained. The REC 410U is a 12-ton compression tool that accepts all U-type dies. It was designed to compress copper and aluminum lugs up to 750 MCM and splices up to 400 MCM. The REC 430U is also a 12-ton compression tool that accepts all U-type dies. The jaw opening is 3/16 of an inch larger to accept splices up to 600 MCM. The REC 510 was designed with a jaw opening of 1.5 inches to accept lugs and splices up to 750 MCM. The 510 will also accept all U-type dies. The compression head rotates 180 degrees and can be operated in any position. Insert the dies by depressing the die release button on both the ram and compression head. Align the connector between the jaws and advance the ram until the connector is firmly held in place. Next, insert the cable into the connector and hold in place while advancing the ram to make the compression. When full output tonnage is reached, the tool will audibly click, indicating full compression has been reached. The tool will bypass once correct pressure has been attained, and the motor will shift into neutral. A quick push of the release button will open the jaws slightly. A continuous push will open the jaws all the way. Because the 410U has an electric release, it's important to always have a fully charged spare battery on hand. Should the battery go dead during a crimp cycle, wait a few seconds, then depress the release button. The battery will have regained enough power to activate the release. If this method doesn't work, please refer to the troubleshooting section of the instruction manual. The REC 630 is a dieless indenting tool which was designed to connect copper and aluminum Anderson-style service entrance connectors up to 500 MCM. Other brand connectors may be used with the 630. However, you should always consult the specific connector manufacturer to determine suitability. To operate, place the connector in the center of the jaws and advance the nibs until the connector is held in place. Side loading or off-centering the connector could cause the indenters to jam and damage the tool. Insert the cable and make the compression until a series of clicks are heard. The tool will bypass once correct pressure has been attained, and the motor will shift into neutral. The estimated number of full compressions with a fully charged BP70i battery is 50 for a 500 MCM connector. The REC 750 is a dieless indenting tool designed to crimp Anderson-style sleeves and lugs up to 750 MCM. It is similar to the 630, but with a flip-top latch tool head for easy cable insertion. Operation of the 750 is identical to the 630. After compression, wait until the tool has bypassed and the motor is running in neutral. Then, simply release the jaws, flip the latch, and remove the cable. Again, approximately 50 full compressions can be obtained with one fully charged BP70i battery. The REC P500 is a battery-powered 10,000 psi hydraulic pump that can be used with all Huskie cutter heads and compression heads up to a 60-ton press. Tools can be connected directly to the pump with a coupler, or for greater flexibility, a 10,000 psi rated hose. Hose size should be a maximum 6 feet. Hoses longer than 10 feet may cause the pump to overheat and operate inefficiently. To operate, first unscrew the dust cap and insert the remote control switch. Test the up and down buttons to be sure the unit is operating properly. The unit is factory preset to bypass when 10,000 psi is reached. If output pressure needs to be adjusted, attach the Huskie PG1 inline gauge between the pump and head. Remove the rubber grommet on the side of the pump and use a 7/32 of an inch hex key to adjust the pressure. Clockwise increases pressure, counterclockwise decreases pressure. To assure proper performance, the REC P500's oil level should be checked regularly. To do so, lay the pump on its side and remove the oil reservoir cap. If low, simply fill to the top of the reservoir. When storing the REC P500, it's a good idea to detach the remote control, hose, or tool head. Most Huskie Robo compression tools consist of an electric motor, gear reduction unit, hydraulic body, and compression head. The hydraulic body and head are the only field serviceable parts on these tools. Head should be cleaned and pressure checked on a regular basis. It is also recommended that the hydraulic fluid be replaced at least once every 2 years. Consult your manual for details. Check the Huskie catalog for your nearest authorized Huskie service center, or contact the factory direct at 1-800-860-6170. Although Huskie Robo compression tools are extremely durable, they need to be cared for like any high-tech piece of equipment. Cleanliness is the key to keeping your equipment in good operating condition. Always check the following items before operating your tool. Keep the battery contacts clean, the battery cavity free of debris, and the compression head clean and lubricated. Keep all external parts clean, including triggers, head, and housing. Avoid hard drops, harsh handling, operating in extreme temperatures, or submerging the tool in water, sand, or dirt. Proper care and handling of the batteries is also an important part in keeping your robo-compression tool at peak operating condition. To do this, the following guidelines should be followed. It is recommended that the battery is used until it is depleted. This prevents the battery from developing a shortened usable runtime. Allow batteries and chargers to cool to room temperature before attempting a charge. A hot battery will not charge, or will start to charge, then automatically shut off due to the built-in heat sensor. Huskie Tools offers a free reconditioning service for batteries that seem to have lost some capacity, or misused batteries that no longer charge to full capacity. 4 models make up the full line of Huskie rechargeable batteries. The BP70R is a standard battery that can be used with all robo tools. The BP70I is the same as the BP70R with the addition of an intelligent LED indicator that shows the battery charge status and the approximate number of recharge cycles the battery's gone through. To check battery capacity, press the check button once. To check the number of recharge cycles the battery has gone through, press the check button once, let go, then press again and hold for approximately 10 seconds or until the display appears. The BP250RI is an extended life battery that has approximately 3 times the capacity of the BP70R or I. The BP250RIS is the same as the BP250RI with the exception of a shortened cord specifically for use with the REC P500 pump. 3 models make up the full line of Huskie battery chargers, 2 AC and 1 DC. The CH3TC is a 120-volt AC charger that will recharge a BP70R or I battery in 1 hour, or a BP250RI in 3 hours. The CH3TR is a 120-volt AC quick charger that will recharge a BP70R or I battery in just 15 minutes, or a BP250RI in 45 minutes. Neither of these chargers should be run from an AC generator due to fluctuation in voltage. If the internal overload fuse blows, it can only be replaced by the factory. The CH70DC is a 1-hour 12-volt DC charger ideal for charging batteries in the field from the lighter socket of a car or truck. Power and performance. No hydraulic hand tool gives you more of both than a Huskie. We thank you for your purchase and for taking the time to view this tape. Should you have further questions about the proper operation, care, and maintenance of any Huskie product, please don't hesitate to call us toll-free. Huskie, at the forefront of world-class technology.